Welcome back to another episode of MCTV. I'm Jay Samond. This episode will take a look at homecoming festivities, SGA on campus, and a Choctaw sports update. With homecoming going on all of this week, our Keyshawn Carr was able to speak to those involved with the week's activities.
So this week is homecoming week here on campus, and so each day we're going to be putting on different events. Today we started with Home for the Homecoming Days to celebrate everyone coming home this whole week. And so today we had after school snacks, and you could get some socks to embroider. And so every day we're going to be having some different events to lead up to Saturday for the homecoming parade and football game.
So just check Instagram or check the schedules we'll be putting out, and so we hope that y'all show up. They're going to be super fun, and you can get a lot of free stuff this week.
The Student Government Association on campus is involved almost everywhere, and we had the opportunity to speak with its president, Rachel Smith, about their organization and their plans.
Well, actually, just as of yesterday, the student body voted on constitutional revisions that we have been working on as an executive council. It's also passed by the Senate body, the senators, and then voted on by the student body yesterday. And these will include about 20 revisions, some that are one being implementing a residential assistant representative to the legislature, a SAPR representative to the legislature. So two bills that we have already passed are one, which is an upcoming event, and it's going to be an athletic event we're putting on with the board and SAC, and that's going to be like a huge Olympic type event, and it's coming soon. It will be very exciting, and we'll get to partner with all of the athletics actually, and it's going to be a great way to see the student body connect with athletics. And then the other bill that we passed is a mental health bill where we're appreciating different departments that maybe don't have a celebration of all the hard work that their students have done. So those are just a few of the things that we've been starting on. We are currently waiting on figuring out the plans for an outdoor project that all students will be able to use. I'm hoping that we'll be able to talk about that more soon. And we're just going to continue to do a lot of community building and passing more bills, responding to the student body. If you haven't noticed that we've been posting a Friday forum on our Instagram, it's a way for students to engage with us and tell us of any concerns or ideas that they have about campus and different aspects of campus. So each week our executive council reviews those, and we try to make as many necessary changes as we can. The new branding is very exciting. It is a big move for Mississippi College, and I think for SGA we have just seen it as an opportunity for campus organizations and all student organizations across the board to kind of be unified under this new branding. Being the SGA president this year has been not really even a task, but it's been such an honor. Every day that students will ask me to help them with something or listen to a concern, I'm reminded, oh, people really wanted me in this position, so I can be able to take those concerns to someone and genuinely care about the results of those concerns. When students are working together and they're like-minded and they're working towards one goal, which our goal in SGA is to build community, then so many things get done and students are being heard. And not only are they being heard, but we're doing something about what we hear.
In MC Athletics, there were no home games, but lots of Choctaw action this past week. The volleyball team had 3 more GSC matchups after the South Region crossover, and they won all 3. Against Lee, Shorter, and West Alabama, they only lost 1 total set. The wins have given the Lady Choctaws a spot in the GSC tournament with 4 games to go in the regular season. On Friday, they'll be at West Florida in a match between the top 2 GSC teams. The next day, it's Auburn-Montgomery at 4 for their last road match. The football team traveled to West Florida while riding a 3-game win streak against the 9th-ranked Argonauts. While the Choctaws held strong in the first half, West Florida pulled away in the final 30 to beat MC 45-17. The Choctaws game this Saturday is the biggest one of the season as Delta State comes into town on homecoming as the number 8 team in the country. Both teams have split their last two meetings as the Choctaws are hoping to give the Statesmen their first loss of the season at 6 on Saturday. The soccer teams wrapped up their regular seasons last weekend on the road as both the men and women beat Spring Hill College 2-1 and 5-0 respectively. However, both were shut out by West Florida on Sunday, who are at the top of the conference for both sides. The women enter the postseason as the number 2 seed and will host 7th-seeded Christian Brothers this Sunday at 1 to try and take revenge for their early exit in the conference tournament last season. The men also have a spot in the tournament as the 6th seed. They'll also play on Sunday at 3rd-seeded West Alabama at 6. And finally, basketball is finally starting to begin as the women play an exhibition game at LSU on Thursday night. The Lady Choctaws, who made the GSC tournament last season, were picked to finish 6th in the preseason polls. The men also have their first exhibition game set for Tuesday at UAB. While missing the postseason last year, they're picked to finish 9th for a team that's almost entirely fresh faces. That's all we have for the show today. Be sure to follow us on social media at blueandgold_MC to see all of our latest stories and to send us your ideas. For MCTV, I'm Jay Salmon. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.